Welcome back to another video. We are heading up towards Forest Row. As I mentioned in the last video I made, I've managed to find a way up to look down from the bridge on what once was the old track, so I'm going to take you back now, like I promised. I'll do what I can for you. I'm going to go back up the path. What I think is the path. And let's hope it is the path to get down. Oh yeah, up this way. I'll take you through the gate. I see the wildlife running around. And I've got to climb up this embankment up. Oh dear me. Whoop. Hoping not to fall flat on my face. And it is a road here. Just a country lane. It's the old bridge here. So this is a country lane. I'm going to show you just over the top here, which is quite a sheer drop. Looking up towards Forest Row from the bridge, as I promised. Take you around this way. Very well built bridges back then. And I'll show you looking down the track towards Hartfield. So now we're going to continue our walk. I've got to go back down this embankment. Tell you what, I'm going to go back down this way. Whoop. It's a bit safer here. So I thought. Now whether or not Joe has sussed it out that I've gone the other way. I'm not trying to lose her or anything. I'll turn the camera around here. Yes. I could go now, but I won't. I've got to go and find her. How's she gone? Yeah, it's safer coming out. Oh, looks like she's disappeared. Looks like she's trying to get rid of me. Oh no, here she is. Yes. And now we are going to continue on to Forest Row. As you can see, there is a J up ahead. I'll try and zoom in for you, see if you can see him on the track. A little J bird. You can barely see him though. Might have just seen him fly off there. Don't know if you caught that. If I managed to catch that for you. You can see the line start to meander around to the right. And I think there's also another bridge which is quite well preserved also. As I say, these are the best walks to come on, these old disused railways. They're either cycle paths or walkways. Also the horses use them as well. It does get a bit wet down here in the winter. As you can see here, I think they might have been something to do with the railway as well, which they've revived to keep the embankment up there. when we do get to Forest Row, the only thing that remains is a tiny part of the old platform, which I think is now got a scout hut on it, some form of little hut there. I'll show you the old wall that was there, which would have kept the embankment up as well. So it does get quite wet here. Continue. So in the winter time you will need your Wellingtons down here. And you can see in the distance we do have another bridge. Still hear the birds chirping away now. So, let the bike go past, and I should try and zoom in on the bridge here. Don't know if you can see that up ahead. I'll walk closer towards it for you. Let's say the embankment here as well. Actually makes you wonder how long it actually took them to dig through the countryside here to build the railways back in them days. I don't actually know how many years it took them to build this part of the line. So if you do know how long it took to build this part of the line, please feel free to comment. Or even building the line from Three Bridges down to Withyham to connect up onto London Victoria. If you do know any information, please feel free to comment, because I'd be interested to know how long it took to build. And anyway, here's another bridge. We do have a pretty cat up the top there, and if you can see the kitty. And here's another bridge, which is quite well preserved as well. Show them back the graffiti again. So it's a double bridge again. So I suspect back in them days it would have been a passing point. A double tunnel. And I know this one is easy to get up onto the road. And here's this side of the bridge. Pictured a bit dark there. I'm going to take you up the side here again. This is a little pathway up. Also, this is a little road as well, which you might get a better view of the old track bed, which once was. So I'll get a picture in here. your line down there, and I shall take you up to the top. Here's the old bridge again, very well built. Now I'm on top of the bridge, we're looking down on the line again, back towards Hartfield there. And I'm going to cross the road without getting run over. And we're going to be top of another bridge looking towards Forest Row again. On the second bridge we come across. So now we are going to continue our walk towards Forest Row. Back down. A bit more safer this way compared to the other route I took on the last bridge. So do the bridge again and we can continue. I say if you are going to come down here for the walk, I would recommend the two of you being here on the walk just in case you fall into any difficulties, as it is quite out in the sticks here. And you might want that second person with you if you need help. Here's part of the old line that is a straight run as well. You might like to see the straight run of the railway here, which once was. Soon we will be arriving at the old Forest Row station, which, as I said, there's not a lot of that that remains, apart from a tiny bit of platform, which I'll try and get a close up of that. I'm going to zoom back out down there. We shall continue further up to Forest Row bound. We are heading towards, and will be, at Forest Row, what once was Forest Row station. In a minute I'm going to turn you around again as we approach the old station. Very beautiful down here. When we do come up to Forest Row, it goes off to the right and goes down a little lane before the line continues further on towards East Grinstead. Embankments. It was a very straight run into Forest Row from Hartfield, halfway up the track. So yes, through the trees. towards Forest Road. Joe in the background. Continue. Down to the beginning. Little track bed. Oops. You can see the old fields over there. And I think somewhere down here there's an old farm shop also. I think it's 9 till 5. You can just pop along the field into the shop when it's open. Grab yourself something also. Don't know what they sell in there. As you can hear, it's getting quite busy now. And here we are, come to another bridge here. I'll take you and show you this bridge. There's a little river running under it also. Just don't wait for the bridge now. Yeah, I can just about get the side of the bridge in very slightly. I'll turn you around this way as well. Don't know if you can see the side of the bridge, but there's a lovely little river running beside it here. I'll take you over to the other side. Where the railings are here. And we're now the other side of the river. You can see the side of the wall better there. Well, I think you can anyway. Hopefully you can. I'll zoom down for you. See the side. I'm going to try and get this bridge in. Can't really see much on a bit of an awkward angle. And continue into Forest Road Station. Wait for Joe to catch up, shall we? We are continuing into Forest Road now. Show you what was the old track left for. Quite a track today. Where we left the last bridge. Let's say there's another bench here. You can sit there and enjoy your coffee. And there is a co-op local to nearby in Forest Road Village itself. I'm going to show you something which I find quite cool as well. The old sign there. And that pathway goes off to Forest Road to the local shops. And here we have an old ward. Maybe you can see that. Let's try and zoom in for you. Tell you about it there. It does continue to East Grinstead, as I said in the video. Forest Road Country Park. I'm going to take you to where. First I'm going to show you the bridge. Once was a bridge. I'm going to take you down this way first to try and get a shot in one of the double bridges here. Here we go. One of the bridges there, which has a building on top of it. Let's go back. I'm trying to get you in here. There's another bridge. There's the railings. Take you along this side. There's another bridge here. I don't know if you can see that from the side, but there's the ironwork just there. So now we continue and I'll show you what remains with the old Forest Row station platform, which isn't much. So I think that's a scout's hut up ahead. I'm not 100% sure what they used it for now. Oh yes, I was right. It is a scout's hut. It's quite obvious. And here we have what remains of the old Forest Row platform here. Absolutely beautiful. And they've managed to keep some of it, not a lot, but some of it. So we shall continue towards East Grinstead now. Come back, I'll just show you the sign here. Let's see if you want to pop into the farm shop on the way down here. So up there. Continue down the country lane. I'll try and get up from where the old embankment used to be, for the original part of as the train used to come out of Forest Row into East Grinstead, if I can. Continue down the lane. That was this original site of Forest Row station, which no longer remains there. So this is quite a busy little road. I think you can park in here. The next one, just keep in. I don't want to get run over. As I said, the old Forest Row station building doesn't remain now, unfortunately. I'll show you the original track, where the original track used to go. I don't think you can go down there actually, best off kept out away from there. But it used to continue up in amongst the trees and the embankment just at the top there. And if I do see a clearing in the embankment, I will try and get up there to show you. trying to find a clearing for you so I can get you up on what used to be the original part of the Forest Road to Grinstead line. Ah yes, do have a little clearing here. It's a while since I've been up here, so I'm going to take you up here. Try not to fall down. Don't want to run up there. God, dear. Things I do. And here, as you can see, was the original path, original track, sorry, towards East Grinstead from Forest Row. Now, I'm going to go back down the embankment now. Wish me luck. Whoop. Down here. Up for the best. To go have an old so it's a busy little lane, this one. So I'll see you in a minute. Here's the original embankment. Now, in a minute we are going to be crossing quite a busy road, so hopefully the train would have thundered all the way from here. Now we're just waiting for the traffic to stop. The traffic to stop. It's a busy road here, and we should continue on our walk towards East Grinstead. Turn the camera around, just across the road. The train would have come all the way along here, all the way up. No, it would have gone that way, straight from the road, across the embankment, all right that way. I don't think this is the original path. It used to run along the top there. I'm going to try and get that in for you. Some more open countryside you can see in the background. You can see that. That's it, and the line slightly started coming over from where we was just a moment ago into the original pathway here. And this is the original track bed, which once was, as you can see. The embankment gets quite steep, as most railways do. But as we get further into East Grinstead, the embankment does get quite high. The gradient of the track does rise quite a bit. pretty bluebells. April, end of April time, early May is a lovely time of year for the growth of the flowers and the trees. A beautiful open countryside. We should continue a bit further. Okay. I don't know how far we're going to get today. I'll try and get as far as I can for you, see if I can show you any more interesting things along the way. Without getting flattened by any push bikes. This was part of the line from Forest Road to East Grinstead that we're heading towards, which I will be doing on another day because it's quite away from Forest Road to East Grinstead from here. So I'll be leaving the vlog here very shortly, but before I want to try and get some more interesting things in for you. We'll come to the first crossing at least. The old starts flattening off a bit now, the descent. It's flattening off, starts rising again. We are coming up to the first crossing, which does have an old cottagey building to the left, if it's still there, and it's been demolished since the last time I come down here. And I think that's the lane which has the old manor house ruins on it, Bramblove Manor House, which is now a ruin. If this is the road, I'll take you down and I'll do a quick tour for you from the outside, from the road, because that's where you only allowed up to the road is now. I'm going to turn you around. And you're there. If it isn't where the old manor house ruins are, I will show you in the next video. As we walked quite a long way again today, and we've got to get back. Oh look, We do have a nice little bench here, which I'm going to show you the view up here while we're down here. Some beautiful open countryside again. From in between Forest Row and East Grinstead. As you can see. It is nature at its best. See the rolling hills and down. And we should continue our walk towards East Grinstead now. Back down the track towards Forest Road, down that way. Coming up this way. Now, last time I came down here, it's a new build house, which I'll keep out the way of that. Does have a beautiful wall around it, which is made of, looks like wooden sleepers there. We're coming up to the first crossing in the road here. I don't think we are on the right road for Glenbrive Manor House ruins though. I might be mistaken. Now, crossing gates. Are we down here? I wonder if this is the... I'm going to take you a little way down the road. I might be right. The old manor house ruins somewhere down here. I might be wrong, it might be on the next part along, and I think no, we are on the right road. We are on the right road here for the old manor house ruins. So I'm going to walk you down here. Not moving the camera too much. I think once we get down to the manor house ruins, I will be leaving the vlog here. As you can see, Joe's getting quite tired now. It is quite a long way down. Hope you're enjoying watching this video just as much as I am making it. I'll try and be as respectful as I can to the residents. And it's a stunning view, as you can see. I'm going to turn the camera now. I'm going to try and zoom in. Don't know if you can see in the trees there the old manor house ruins, but I shall get closer to it for you. I'm bring the camera back down. In the old country lane. Beautiful open countryside there. I'll try and get you down for a closer view. I think it is built in 1600s, somewhere around that date. But I think the owner of it, that owned it back then, he got done for treason, so he fled to Spain. which then the manor house fell into disrepair, and it's just deteriorated over the years. Try and get down here for you. We'll be arriving at it soon. So you get quite a nice view of the old ruins from here. I want to try and remain as respectful as I can. And you can see through the trees we've managed to get to the manor house ruins, which doesn't it look stunning here. It does have a date up there of the old ruins, but I can't quite see what the date is. 1651 I think it is, something like that. See the old dome? There used to be 3 domes, a dome on each tower there. As you can see, it's a shame it's falling into disrepair. They're trying to preserve it. You can see the doorway in the middle with the steps down there. It's really beautiful. And the windows are still in the right hand tower, and the other ones have been bricked up. But we will be leaving the vlog here. So until next time, thank you for watching. And we'll be walking from where we left off, down at the gate on the road, down towards East Grinstead. So if you did like the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, please feel free to comment, and please feel free to subscribe. Thank you.